Hey, what's up YouTubers? This is Fuber Dudes with another video review.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Generation 1 Perceptor. I've been doing a lot of G1 reviews lately, so I might as well add this guy to the list. Perceptor was always sort of, I kind of liked him, but I kind of didn't, just because he was sort of the, I don't know, replacement of Wheeljack, but I still liked him a lot. And I like his figure a lot too, but we'll get into that in a minute. But I figured, since I purchased him for the movie I'm making, might as well do a review just because he's in very great condition. This is a Generation 1 figure, not a knockoff or reissue or whatever, so this is the real deal. So, as you see, he's already in his microscope mode, and I'll show you all the stuff and features that he has in his microscope mode. Okay, so, it's pretty much just a basic microscope. It does, actually, on the instructions it says that it's not a working microscope, but, it actually does kind of work. I wonder if you can see. Yeah, if you can see that, it actually does kind of work. So, that's kind of cool, actually. And what you can do is you can just turn this down and it extends, and that's really nice. Very good for its time. And, this is kind of flippy floppy, but I don't know if my hands hold it. These knobs don't really turn without turning the arm, but they're just kind of for show, I suppose. This thing actually turns good. It's sort of loose, and there's some wheels under here, and that's for his unofficial triple change mode. This is supposed to act as a mirror, but since this is kind of old, the sticker's kind of bumpy, so it looks sort of weird, but very good condition. I'm really happy with this figure. I like the Autobot symbol right here. It's very nice. Got a rub symbol. Let's see if it'll work with me. Can sort of see it. Oh, you couldn't see that. It actually kind of worked there for a second. I give up. Anyway, it usually works, but I don't know, maybe this time it just decided not to work. So, before we get into the transformation, well, actually we are going to transform, but I'm going to show you, the unofficial third mode he has. You want to take these off. Always getting ahead of myself. Set those off to the side. Then, yeah, just do turn this around. Sort of fits like that. Same with the other side. Make this straight. Now, some of you might be like, oh, well, that's not how you do it. Well, I don't really have the instructions, so this is how I see how it would work. You got the wheels here and a wheel here, and fairly decent. I think I only saw that once in the cartoon. I think that was Microbots in season 2. I can't remember, but I think one episode they did have this mode, but it's never really been used a whole lot. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's actually not that bad. Kind of clever, actually, but I do like how this is sort of like an aiming scope that you can shoot. So, anyway, I'll just put him back in microscope mode real quick. Just turn this around, slide this blue thing back in. By the way, I really do like the colors on this figure. The blue really, or teal sort of, really does fit Perceptor's profile. And, I can go ahead and just plug these back on. I think I kept these close by. And now we can transform the guy. So first what you want to do is, it's a little bit more simpler than the tank mode. Suppose we can just start with the legs. Mine's just a little bit loose, but not wholly. You just turn this down like that. Turn it again, so the sticker's facing forward. You can have this multiple ways, but I like it to have it this way. Turn this down, and turn these so this is sticking out. Flip the feet out, and it does stand. And I don't know if you can see some of this. You can raise the camera up. There we are. Okay. So now what we can do is just flip this chest piece up. And you can have this mirror in a variety of ways. You can have it like this, which I think is the cartoon look. But I kind of actually like this right there a little bit better. So, personal preference, but you can have it any way you want. You can turn this up, and that locks into place. You can't really hear it, but it actually does lock. Extend the arms. Put these black panels down. Rotate the arms. This thing's just kind of dangling there. Extend the hands. I can come up close. Mine's really tough. So, there we go. To the other side. This one's the hard one. Come on. There we are. And this is optional. The directions say to have it on this side, but me, like a lot of other people, are cartoon accurate, and I like it on this side. So now all you have to do is just take this, there's this little turny gear thing, just move that and his head comes right up. And, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, there is G1 Perceptor. Now that we've got him in his robot mode, I can actually really show you how cool he really is. Now, he does look a little bit stocky, as you can see, but he is very posable, which is really, really nice. So, I'll just take Perceptor here and sort of set him up close. And, he's sort of limited, but not really. A lot of it's what I call accidental articulation, so I'll just get right to it. His arms do rotate 360 degrees, and that's part of the transformation. And it does bend at the elbow. His head can't really do anything unless you want to squash it down. And the legs are where I think the accidental articulation really is actually kind of cool. We'll just flip his arms up so he's a little bit more posable with his legs. First off, you can bend his legs like this, part of the transformation, all the way back here. They do turn at the thigh. Just set those back at normal. He has bend at the knee, part of the transformation. Rotate at the knee, part of the transformation. And so you could actually have him ending up looking like this. That's pretty good for a G1 figure, in my opinion. See if I can get him to stand up. Fairly nice. I really do like this figure just because of the accidental articulation. I think it's really kind of funny, actually. But, there are a few downsides. Zooming up close. As you can see, his face doesn't really look like his G1 self. Sort of looks like Optimus Prime with a black helmet deal. But, you're gonna get that with some of these G1 figures. Overall, though, very nice looking. Can't really stress enough how nice looking this figure actually is. He does have die-cast, as most G1 figures do. Not like in the middle, but right out here. It's die-cast. It's cold right now, so it's kind of obvious. If I pull this down, you can actually see his whole frame right here is die-cast. And part of his neck right here is die-cast too. But once half the black ends, it's not die-cast, it's red as plastic. But the black right here, not this flap, but from here all the way to his crotch. It's all die cast, and that is really, really, really nice. Really nice. So, the chrome isn't wearing off as much as, if you saw my Grimlock review, that was really worn off. And like I said, this is in great condition. I have most of the stickers, actually. I don't know if I'm missing any arm stickers or not. Got some leg stickers. Very nice figure. Very nice. If I had to scale him from a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give him a 9. Because, it is Perceptor, so he's not like a fantastic looking figure. But he is very good looking, in my opinion. And actually, I can give you a scale of this figure. Set him off to the side. And here he is next to the Generation 1 Hot Rod. I use Hot Rod for a lot of my G1 review scale things. Just because he was my first G1 figure I ever got. And, I was actually missing some of the stickers on him, but I'm actually not too bummed about that because I think some aspects of him looks just a little bit better without the stickers. But anyway, yeah, I don't think he was that much taller than Hot Rod, but maybe when he became Rodimus, they all became the same size. But, yeah, Perceptor's a little bit big. But that doesn't really matter because he sort of scales okay with the G1 figures. But when it comes to like the short ones, like Brawn is kind of outrageous. Yeah, I don't know. But despite the size difference, he does have a heck of a lot more articulation abilities than Hot Rod does. The only thing Hot Rod does is his elbows. All there is to him. I suppose you could do sort of this, but yeah, forget Hot Rod. This is Perceptor's review. Very, very, very nice figure. Can't say that enough, if I haven't said it too much already. So yeah, I think that's all there is to say about this guy. Until next time, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This has been Fuber Dooge. Keep playing, guys.
You got the touch. You got the power.